WWE could have huge plans for Bianca Belair at WrestleMania 41. Rhea Ripley captured the Women's World Championship by defeating Liv Morgan last month, and Bianca Belair may be in line for a title shot at WrestleMania 41. During an episode of live Q&A on Backstage Pass, WrestleVote suggested that the company could be planning on having Rhea Ripley defend her title against the veteran at the show of shows later this year. The Wrestling Insider noted that they had not heard about plans for Ripley to battle Io Sky. I haven't heard that Rhea versus Io match specifically. I do think it's shaping up to be Rhea and Bianca. That's what was reported. I believe Sean Ross had that over the weekend. That is accurate. So, I think that's where they're going. But I haven't heard anything about Io Sky. No, Rhea Ripley has stated that she would like to battle Bianca Belair to determine who is the best. Only time will tell what WWE has planned for the 35-year-old on the road to WrestleMania 41. Bianca Belair sends warning to Liv Morgan following loss on WWE SmackDown. Bianca Belair sent a bold warning to Liv Morgan following her loss on WWE SmackDown this past Friday night. It was announced by Adam Pearce earlier today that the EST and Naomi will be in action tomorrow night on Raw. The women's tag team champions will be squaring off against the Judgment Day's Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez tomorrow night. Liv Morgan, Candice LeRae, and Nia Jax defeated Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Rhea Ripley this past Friday night in a 6-woman tag team match. Belair connected with a KOD on Candice LeRae during the match, but Morgan rolled her up from behind to pick up the victory for her team. Ahead of the tag team match tomorrow night, the women's tag team champion took to social media to send a warning to Liv Morgan. She shared a video of her leveling the former women's world champion with a massive shoulder tackle and vowed to do it again. Jade Cargill used to be in a tag team with Belair, and the duo was the reigning women's tag team champions. However, the former AEW star has not been seen since she was attacked by a mystery star on the November 22, 2024 episode of WWE SmackDown. Popular WWE star wants to battle Bianca Belair in a singles match. Raquel Rodriguez recently revealed that she would like to square off against Bianca Belair in a singles match. Popular WWE star wants to battle Bianca Belair in a singles match. Raquel Rodriguez recently revealed that she would like to square off against Bianca Belair in a singles match. Rodriguez is currently aligned with Liv Morgan and the Judgment Day on WWE RAW. In an interview with the Wrestling Classic, the 34-year-old revealed her desire to have a match against the women's tag team champion. The former NXT women's champion noted that she would love to face Belair to show her what she was capable of. I really want to step into the ring with Bianca Belair. I've only had a little taste of Bianca, whether that being a tag match or in WarGames, of course. We had a little bit of interaction there. But I've yet to have a full-blown singles match with Bianca Belair, and I would love to step into the ring with the EST and show her what I got. She said Liv Morgan had an impressive reign as Women's World Champion before being dethroned by Rhea Ripley earlier this month on WWE RAW. It will be interesting to see which team will emerge victorious in the tag team match tomorrow night on the Red brand. Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi's role at WrestleMania. WWE legend points to red flags at WrestleMania 40. Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi worked together to wipe out Damage CTRL. A year later, could the three women be fighting one another? WWE Hall of Famer Mark Henry speculated Naomi could be the mystery attacker in the whodunnit angle on SmackDown. When Jade Cargill returns, the Storm will point fingers at the Glow, making the big reveal and setting the stage for a massive program this WrestleMania season. Speaking on the Busted Open podcast, Mark Henry and Denise Salcedo questioned some of Naomi's actions in recent weeks. Salcedo noted how the Glow might be trying to convince Bianca too hard that she was a good person in order to compensate for something. The world's strongest man listed a few red flags himself. Those that could prove that the former TNA Knockouts World Champion had grown bitter of Jade's partnership with the EST. Did you notice Naomi was the one that said, "Heard anything about Jade?" And then she was also the one that said, "Hey, you might want to tie your hair up. You lashed me last week." Bunch of red flags, Mark Henry said. So far, Bianca Belair's name has been thrown into the mix as one of the possible mystery attackers because of the potential of a program between her and the Storm on the grandest stage of them all. Meanwhile, Naomi, who has gained the most from Cargill's absence, has not been suspected. Bianca Belair versus Jade Cargill in the works for WrestleMania 41. Bianca Belair, Dustin Rhodes, and others react to WWE star Big E's personal announcement. Several current and former WWE personalities, including Tonga Loa, Bianca Belair, and Dustin Rhodes, recently took to social media to react to Big E's personal announcement. In his post, the former New Day member talked about his latest project. In March 2022, Big E suffered a neck injury, which sidelined him from in-ring competition indefinitely. However, the 38-year-old continues to be a part of WWE and represents the company wherever he goes. The former New Day member is also often seen on the pre-show and post-show panels of almost all the big Stanford-based promotion events, including the most recent Royal Rumble. The former WWE champion recently took to Instagram to write about his new project outside the world of professional wrestling. Big E is all set to give a voiceover to the Bulldozer character in the new animated series, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, on Disney+. Several current and former WWE personalities, including Tonga Loa, Dustin Rhodes, Santos Escobar, Angelo Dawkins, Wade Barrett, Ivar, Amos, Mia Yim, and more, reacted with a like on Big E's post. Meanwhile, Bianca Belair and Renee Paquette left comments on it. "Look, I wasted too much of my time in the Rumble trying to help out some ingrates who I'm no longer friends with, trying to save them and whatnot. So I should have focused on me. That's the lesson." Big E said that it remains to be seen if Big E will ever reunite with the New Day in the future. Bianca Belair unveils new look ahead of WWE SmackDown. Bianca Belair unveiled a new look ahead of this week's episode of WWE SmackDown. Belair was in action in the Women's Royal Rumble match at the Premium Live event this past Saturday night, but was eliminated by Nia Jax. The EST and Naomi are currently the reigning women's tag team champions. Jade Cargill used to be in a tag team with Belair, but has not been seen on WWE television since she was attacked by a mystery star in November 2024 that the 35-year-old took to Instagram today to reveal a new look. She shared several photographs of herself wearing glasses, and you can check out the champion's new look in her post below. There have been recent reports that Belair could be in line to challenge Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship at WrestleMania 41. Charlotte Flair won the Women's Royal Rumble match and confronted the Eradicator on this past Monday's edition of WWE RAW. Former WWE writer suggests Bianca Belair was unhappy in tag team with Jade Cargill. Vince Russo recently suggested that Bianca Belair may have been unhappy in a tag team with Jade Cargill. Speaking on Sportskeeda Wrestling's Riding with Russo show, the legend noted that Belair used to be a massive singles star, but that is no longer the case. Russo added that the veteran was not progressing in her career by becoming a tag team star and had been taken out of the spotlight. Bianca Belair was a women's champion. "So she's here," gestures high. "Oh, okay, Bianca, now we're going to put you with Jade Cargill, and you will be tag team champions." "Bro, that's here now," gestures low. Thinks about that. If I am Belair, I am like, well, wait a minute. I was the women's champion. Now you're going to put me in a tag team? I would have an issue with that.